Okay?
I was trying to get...
Don't move the table anymore, Layla.
I tried to move over on my
Don't move it
side.
anymore.
That didn't feel very good. And then she came in and she's like, if you're gonna, because I laid the bed, she's like, if you're gonna be that flat, I need to be on your side. They put a little ice on my back, and that was when I asked for the ice. So Ian was, when I'd have a contraction, he would push on my back and with the ice package. But then, I mean, all of a sudden it was like, they were just again and again. And I was, really trying to still work through it, but then I'm thinking to myself, why don't I just, this hurts. I'm not, there's no reason. And I said, I was on some drugs this time. So he's like, call the nurse. So she came in, and I told her what was going on, and I felt like I wasn't doing a very good job of managing everything. And I couldn't tell if I needed to go to the bathroom to get poop again, like I've had to before, or if, if it was just pressure on my back, what my problem was.
Whoops.
So I said, if,
You okay, Joshua?
One of the contractions, I really felt like I needed to push, at least I thought that's what I needed.
What'd you say, Layla? What'd you say to Joshua?
She's like, do you want me to check you? And I was just like, yeah. So she checked me, and I was having, and she asked me, she said, when you have the next contraction, tell me. So she was going to check me during the contraction. So she did, and she's like, why don't you go ahead and push some? So I pushed, and she's like, no, really, push through your butt and everything. So I did, and she's like, you're 10, you're 100%. She's like, I'm gonna go get a delivery table or whatever, And I'm like, okay. So she left, and Ian was here, and then I had another contraction, and I couldn't not push.
No, you can't not push.
Because it's like by her doing that and then telling me to push, and then like it was.
Nana, I think the little monkey raccoon's getting into your personal stuff.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Nanny. Put that away. Thank you very much, Joshua.
I couldn't stop pushing, and I was pushing pretty hard. And then next thing I know, and that's when I looked at you and I was saying, help me, because I was like, I remember saying, she needs to come back, and I felt his head come out, and I'm like, somebody needs to get in, somebody needs to be here.
Right.
And Ian lifted up my thing, the poppers, because the poppers were still attached to his face. It's like, whoa. It's like I saw the baby's head was out, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, the head is out, and I need to slow down a bit, because they usually do something to their shoulders, and I was getting scared.
Of course.
And then I heard somebody, and I feel bad, because if other women heard me saying, help me, somebody help me, because that's what I was saying.
Not saying, screaming.
Well,
Hey.
and then somebody crashed. I think our nurse, she was like bringing something in. She crashed into the side of the door, and then all of a sudden there were a whole bunch of people here, and he was out, and then it was crazy.
I held Karen's leg for one push, which is the one that he shot out on.
Yeah,
Me and the nurse.
I heard them say
Yeah.
pull her legs back or something and push, and that was that.
He shot out.
The most incredible relief of pain ever. It was just like, and then it was like, oh.
What's that, Layla? Who's that? Who's that with Mama? Who's that right over there? Who's that right there?
The doctor didn't make it in. She came in, I don't know when, she got here.
She came in the tail end of the procession.
I can't believe that I didn't get in here. I'm like, I'm telling everybody, I'm sorry. I didn't,
What's that?
I guess it's my fault because I didn't,
It's your fault.
well, I don't know.
Don't
I
be
guess
silly.
I didn't know that I was that close or whatever.
Daddy's filming everybody.
I know, but I was like confusing. Well, they didn't. Cause she's saying she's like, well, we don't want to keep checking you all the time. I'm like, that's fine, you know, whatever. It didn't that part, you know.
I think they were trying to be so low intrusive, and they were no IV. You were going along fine.
Yeah,
That they were a little too not intrusive enough. And so basically, when they
I
just
think part of the problem is that we were so cool about everything. You know, I'm having contractions and I'm sitting here and we're just talking and stuff, and, you know, which was fine because it was nice. You know, he was joking with me and get the TV on for a little while. But then when it kicked in, it was just like it was.
Layla, please stay out of there.
It's like everybody. I've heard so many horror stories about Pitocin and how people don't like it because it makes it such a rough ride, you know. And these guys, I had Pitocin with both of them, and it wasn't nearly like this. I mean, that was just like a rocket ship ride or something. I don't know. Filming this so he can show it to you when you're older and you can see how crazy you
Oh, I'm gonna take all this footage to like some kind of high-speed editing place. Just have them create a thing to show. Filming you guys.
Taking pictures.
On this one. Watch where you're pushing him. Watch where you're pushing him. You doing what?
I'm going to show. I'm here why. I'm here why. Bye-bye. I'm here. This is so wild. This is so wild.
You got kind of scared there, huh, Joshua? Watch out. Be careful. Please be careful. Don't run into me. Yes, it's very funny running over Daddy, isn't it?
Beep, on my way.
Karen.
Beep, beep.
What are you saying, Layla?
My shopping, just groceries. No groceries.
She said, stop and look both ways from that truck.
No groceries. How do you go? Okay, say hi. Go and no groceries. What happened?
Layla, say yay for Joshua!